Hey, hello YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Learning with Ray. Today we'll be learning about what Linux links are, types of Linux links, and other commands we need to know to cover Linux basics. Let's begin with the links. What are Linux links? Before understanding it, we need to learn about something called as inode. What is an inode? Inode stands for index node. This index node, simply put, is a database. It's a database which contains all of a file information except for two things, namely the file contents and the file name. Every file on a Linux system has an inode. Well, the most popular definition is as follows. An inode is a data structure that stores all the information about a file except its file name and the actual data. This might all sound a tad bit confusing, maybe a bit too technical. Let's try to understand what it is with a simpler explanation. In a Linux system, I want you to imagine each file and directory as students in a school. If the school's management is supposed to keep track of all of their students, how do they do it? Well, to solve this problem, when the school is accepting a student's admission, they allot an admission number to the student, so it'd be easier to keep track of the students. A file's inode number is pretty much the same thing as the student's admission number. Inode numbers are unique. Every used inodes refer to one file. Every file has one inode. Directories, character files, block devices, they're all files and they all have only one inode. For each file in a directory, there is an entry containing the file name and the inode number associated with it. An inode contains the following information. As of now, we only care about the inode number. Now, how do we view this file's inode number? Let's try creating a file name textfile.txt. We'll use the touch command. Touch text file dot. Yeah. Now, what if we wanted to view the inode number of this text file? To do that, we use the list command with an I attribute. ls space dash I text file. As you can see, the number on your left, 1050430, that's the inode number of this text file. Now let's get back to Linux links. Why did we have to learn about the inode number to learn about these links? I'll explain it in a moment. A link functions as a pointer to a file. We have two types of Linux links, hard links and the soft links. Well, what are these hard links? When you create a hard link of a file, you are basically creating a duplicate file with the same inode number. The original file and the hard link will share the same inode number and the file size. We'll see it for ourselves. Let's try creating a hard link for the text file .txt. To do that, we use the ln command, link command. Simply type ln txt file and then the name you want to assign to the hard link. Let's call the hard link html and hit enter. Now we've created a new text file, html. This is basically the hard link of this text file. Now let's try comparing the inode numbers of this file as well. ls-i html. As you can see, the number is same for the text file and the html. Now even if I were to delete the original file, the hard link will still work. As you can see, it's still working. But with a soft link, it won't. A soft link, it works like a shortcut file. If the original is deleted, the soft links will not work. To create a soft link, we use the link command, however with an s attribute. Let's try creating a soft link for the html file. ln space dash s html and the name you want to give to the shortcut or the soft link. I'm gonna name it slink. Hit enter. And as you can see, this is a soft link of the file html. Now let us look at the inode numbers for the html file and the slink file. To do that, we use the list command and the I attribute. ls space dash I html ls space dash I slink. As you can see, the inode numbers are different from the original file. Now let's delete html. If I tried opening the slink file, it won't work. It wouldn't open. Now I want you to keep in mind that you can't create hard link for directories. Let me show it to you. Let's create a directory dir1 Okay, we've added a file in the directory 1. Now let's try duplicating it. As you can see, you are not allowed to create hard links for directory files. When you try duplicating these directory files with the same inode number, it may lead to the corruption of the Linux file system. That's the reason why you aren't allowed to create these hard links for the directories. Now that we're familiar with the links, let's learn a few more Linux commands. History command lets you see the commands you've entered in the terminal in the current session. It gives you a list of the terminal commands entered on the terminal. The commands in this list are numbered. Let me show it too. If I wanted to view the history of the commands I've entered, simply type history and hit enter. As you can see, it's in the form of a long list. And there's a number assigned to the command entered. The most recently used commands will be present at the end of this list. Now, instead of viewing the entire list of all the contents we type, what if we just wanted to view the last 50 commands entered? To do that, we have to specify the number after typing history. Let's say I wanted to view the last 50 commands entered. And this is the list of the last 50 commands I've entered. But now what if we wanted to edit this history? Is it even possible to do that? The answer is yes. But to do that, we need to learn the gedit command. Gedit. Gedit command, it's a Linux text editor commonly deployed as a part of the desktop environment. It's easy to use. To use it, simply type gedit on the terminal and hit enter. Gedit. It opens a text editor on the screen. Now, earlier I mentioned that we can edit terminal commands history. I'll show you how. We have to go to the user directory. It's a subdirectory in your home directory. The user directory is the same as the username you've given to your computer. In this case, the user directory it's named as Ray on my Linux computer. Now we need to find the history file. This is a hidden file. To find it, we have to use the list command with a -a attribute to view the hidden files. ls space -a. You can see this file -bash history. That's the file we need to edit. Simply type gedit dot bash underscore history and hit enter. Now we'll be able to edit the history on our computer. There's another text editor known as Nano. Nano lets you edit text files on the terminal screen itself. Type nano dot bash underscore. Instead of typing all that, I can simply hit tab button and it will autocomplete the suggestions. Hit tab again and now we're able to choose the bash history and hit enter. And now we're able to edit the history on the terminal screen itself. Well, that's it for this video. I think we covered the Linux basics by now. If you didn't watch my earlier videos, please feel free to check out the playlist. The link is in the description box down below. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel and we'll learn together. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.